Let's go live to Launceston now and bring in the Deputy Premier and Liberal MP for Bass, Michael Ferguson. Happy birthday, Michael. It's your 50th. 50th today. What better way than an election to celebrate your birthday? Thanks for making some time for us. Are you confident you'll get to the majority tonight?
Thanks, Kieran. Yeah, it's great to be with you and the panel, so g'day. And yeah, I'm surrounded by beautiful people, my family and many of our teams and candidates and their supporters. And we're celebrating the efforts that we've gone to really look after the future of our state and encouraging the community to vote Liberal, because even as these preliminary numbers are showing, the risks that we talked about, are emerging, and we're just going to respectfully wait for all Tasmanians to have their say. But, we're certainly still hoping for a strong result tonight, through the night, in all 5 electorates, and hopefully get to the important number 18, a majority, working majority on the floor of the House.
When you reference those risks, is that the risk of minority government? Is that what is it top of mind right now for you?
Yeah, 100%. That's exactly what it's about. And, we have experienced in Tasmania with our unique voting system, Hare Clark, which would be unfamiliar to a lot of your mainland audience around Australia. It's a system which is proportional. It opens up the opportunity for a party or a candidate that can achieve a 12.5% result to get a seat in Parliament. And so for those reasons, it's always a challenge for the Liberal Party to secure a majority. We found that now 3 times in 2014, 18 and 21, but we did just get over the line in each of those cases, and we're hoping to do the same tonight.
What's the view towards the stadium? We spoke to a few voters there in Launceston today, and a number are quite supportive. A lot of younger voters saying they want the team, they want the stadium to go ahead. Incidentally, there will be 4 games a year played under that arrangement in Launceston as well, we should point out. But overall, would you say that there was a majority against in your neck of the woods?
No, I wouldn't agree with that at all. But certainly there's a, shall we call it a healthy minority of people that have some difficulties with the stadium proposal. But with the passage of time, greater understanding, the economic analysis, together with the fact that it is an absolutely necessary prerequisite for us to secure our team, which, by the way, has just passed 150,000 members for the Tasmania Football Club. With the passage of time, I believe that people have been allowed to see the broader story of what the Liberal Party has achieved for our state. We've completely turned Tasmania around in a very positive and good way. We've gone from economic loser to economic leader, and we've got a good story to tell. But this election for us has been as much about our record as the future and the plan that we took to the Tasmanian people in investing more in those essential services which are vital for all of our families, health and housing predominant. And of course, as we all know, and your viewers right around the country would be familiar, inflation is walloping the family budget at the moment, and the same for small business. And so our plan was all about supporting people with immediate steps to help them through these uncertain times economically.
Michael Ferguson, Andrew Clennell. I just wonder what you think. Jackie Lambie Network already getting a sort of reasonable result, points to perhaps a couple of seats that they might win. How would the Liberals feel about negotiating with them in the event of a minority government?
Well, we'll work through that as the results come through. The first thing I want to say is, total respect for the Tasmanian people. It's their decision. It's now for us as the politicians and the potential politicians to await their judgment and to await their decision about who should represent them in the House of Assembly here in Tasmania. And like you, I will be eagerly watching those results coming in, and we'll do what's best for Tasmania going forward. The Premier, of course, will have his own way of considering the opportunities going forward, because I know that most importantly for Tasmanians, what they're looking for is stability and certainty. And if my mail is correct, I understand from a very good source that even as soon as tomorrow, the Labor Party are already planning their 16.10 administrative rule meeting, which would really set up Rebecca White to try to grasp some kind of coalition agreement out of the party room tomorrow. So I think that's really interesting. That is a reflection of where we're at the moment. the Labor vote, even on these very early numbers, are reflective of their polling, which had them in the 20s. And it would be really interesting if even as early as tomorrow morning, the Labor Party think that they would be able to come up with a minority coalition out of when the Labor Party's only got, a vote in between 20 and 30%.
The Deputy Premier, Michael Ferguson, thanks. Happy birthday once again. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks very much. Enjoy your evening.